This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good morning, my Real News Media TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a productive day. And in the news this morning for August 21, 2023, farmers sprayed with bullets in St. James gun attack. A gunman sprayed a man with a bullet during an attack in Wagon Wheel District in Lilliput, St. James Saturday. The deceased, identified as 36-year-old George Graham, a farmer from Wagon Wheel District, died on the spot after he was reportedly shot more than 10 times by the gunman. It was reported that around 2:10 p.m., Graham parked his vehicle and was about to alight when a white Nissan Nita motorcar drove up and a man armed with a firearm approached the driver's side of Graham's car. Police said the man fired a barrage of bullets, hitting Graham in the upper body. The gunman then escaped in the Tita. Graham was confirmed dead at hospital. Police, after processing the crime scene, reported that they found at least 18 9mm spent casings. Nita Robertson slams IC's gag clause in illicit enrichment probe. King's Counsel Valerie Nita Robertson has criticized the gag clause, which is in place for the Integrity Commission's investigation into 6 parliamentarians accused of illicit enrichment, stating that it is similar to certain unethical acts that a former United States President Donald Trump has taken. The investigation was revealed in July during the Integrity Commission's annual report for the 2022-2023 reporting period, which was tabled in the House of Parliament. Last Wednesday, People's National Party President, Opposition Leader Mark Golding, declared that none of the 21 parliamentarians on his side had been contacted by the IC as part of the illicit enrichment investigation. On Thursday, Jamaica Labour Party leader Prime Minister Andrew Holness also made a similar claim. While the party heads denied their respective members' involvement in the probe, there are those who have called for the identities of the 6 accused parliamentarians to be made known to the public. However, Holness defended the placement of gag order on investigations being carried out by the Integrity Commission by intimating it is a means of protecting the targets in investigations should the result of a probe be false. Now, what happens to someone who is being investigated for which the investigations turned out to be spurious, or there are no basis for that? Is there a way to repair the damage to that person, he had questioned. In an interview on Sunday, however, Nita Robertson described the gag order as unfortunate and stated that it is time for transparency to take place. The gag order is unfortunate, and the more I think about it, is the more I see similarities between what this government is doing in respect to some things and the Trump playlist. So they need to know that it won't work because we see the problems that Trump is having now, and anybody with a foresight would have seen it, she argued. It's time we really deal with transparency. If there are ministers of government or members of parliament who have acquired wealth and cannot explain, then I believe that the Jamaica people should know, Nita Robertson continued. She also issued a warning while continuing her comparison with Donald Trump and his current legal troubles after his alleged illicit acts have come to light. After all, as ordinary citizens, the law applies to us, and the law must apply to everybody from the Prime Minister and the leader of the opposition right down. So to make a comparison to what is happening in the United States with Trump and the things that he does and the Republican Party does that they believe that they can get away with, there are similarities, but we need to be more original than that. We don't need to play those games, Nita Robertson said. Location for new city still being considered, says the Prime Minister. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has reiterated that the government has not shelved its plans to develop a new city in the Midwestern section of the island. Mr. Holness returned to the issue during a recent tour of northern Clarendon. The UDC has been tasked with looking at the entire region that is between Kingston, going all the way to St. Elizabeth, to see where is the best place for a new city to be located, he said. Among the options being weighed to establish the new city, he cited Clarendon, as well as further southwest in St. Elizabeth. He stressed, however, that no definite decision has been made yet, as the plans are still being refined.
There was a plan some time ago as to where the next new city would be located. The UDC has been tasked to look at the entire region that is between Kingston, going all the way to St. Elizabeth, to see where is the best place for a new city to be located.
PNP supporters protest the installation of Dwayne Vaz as standard bearer in Westmoreland Central. A handful of placard-bearing People's National Party supporters took to the streets on Sunday to voice their opposition to the possibility of Dwayne Vaz being announced as the party's standard bearer for the Westmoreland Central constituency. The comrades' short protest, which took place outside the gates of the Petersfield High School in the parish, where a constituency conference was underway, was interrupted by supporters of Vaz. Vaz was expected to be announced as a standard bearer later that night. However, one party supporter from Ricketts Avenue in Savannah Lamar's South Division, Helen Hibbert, argued that while she is in support of attorney-at-law Dion Miller Barrett, anyone apart from Vaz is welcome. We don't want anybody who resigned coming back into Westmoreland Central. We want somebody, even if we get a donkey. We will support the donkey, she said. Vaz first won the seat in a by-election following the death of former Member of Parliament Roger Clark, but later lost the seat to George Wright, who contested on Jamaica Labour Party's ticket in the 2020 general election. Wright later became an independent MP. Hibbert, who claimed that she was once a supporter of Vaz, said that the people wanted somebody who will represent them. We want somebody who will walk with the people and hear the people them, stated Hibbert, who made it clear that she will not vote if Vaz is selected. Another supporter, Maxine Daly, shared a similar sentiment. You can't get any help from him, and we don't like those things. So if the party throws Dwayne Vaz on us, you know what is going to happen. We are not voting, and all the divisions in Westmoreland Central are going back to the Labourites, stated Daly, in reference to the local government election, which is due in February of next year. Miller Barrett expressed surprise at the protest. She noted that she had expressed an interest in the position if Vaz had failed to increase his popularity, but she was advised that he was successful and he would be the party's standard bearer for the constituency. This news is a surprise to me. I had expressed an interest to run in the event that Mr. Vaz had failed to carry out the 3-month program of work he was given to do to raise his popularity numbers. We were advised that he had done well and would be the candidate. I gracefully accepted the decision and thanked my supporters for their efforts. I am currently overseas on vacation and would not approve such an action, Miller Barrett said. The constituency currently has 5 municipal corporation divisions, 3 of which are controlled by the JLP and 1 vacant, following the elevation of Wright, who was elected as MP. The divisions are from Petersfield, Cornwall Mountain, Savannah Lamar North, and Savannah Lamar South. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.